Beautiful day. I'm the Empowering Empress, and welcome to my channel. So let's get into it. I'm hearing love on the brain. Love is on the brain. Yes. Beautiful AM. I am in my pajamas, up, live, personal, brush my teeth, putting on some chapstick, my fave, honey lips. All right, let's get it, guys. So love is on the brain. All right. Let's see. Love is on the brain. Whose brain is love on, and what exactly about love is on the brain? All right, let's get it. All praises to the Most High. All right, guys, let's see. Let me fix. Okay, the kids was up here during my live this morning and doing shit and all kind of stuff, but all right. So, guys, love is on the brain. Ooh la la, we love love. I love love. All right, so let's see. Love is on the brain. What cards are we going to start? Love is on the brain. Somebody wants to come in and give you something. Somebody wants to come and give you a love offer. Okay? Love is on the brain. All right? Yeah. Settling is here. We're not settling. All right? Don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. Or just because you have a fear of loneliness. Or just because, you just want to be able to say that you're with somebody. No. Relationships need substance to be able to sustain. Sustainability, substance is what I'm hearing. All right? Love's the answer. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. Okay, and it came out in reverse. So love is on the brain, all right, but we're not settling. We're not settling for people who want to bring us comparisons or want to be like, or we have to do comparisons to, well, gosh, this guy is this and this guy is this, or this girl is this and this girl was this. No, we're not settling, all right? No more settling for people who want to compare you, want you to compete, all right? Comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see your new love for who they are, and love is the answer, all right? Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. This is in reverse. So whoever this is that you might need to release so you can work on being independent, so you can stop doing this comparison or comparing, or maybe they're comparing you. All right, why when we're working together, we're loving together, why are we competing and comparing? None of that. All right, is here. Okay, you can't compare, you can't compete where you don't compare. Okay, and we're not settling. All right, yeah, we're not staying with anybody just for comfort. All right, just so we can feel fulfilled. All right, yeah, past wounds too soon came out here in reverse. Love is on the brain, but we need to what? Heal, so we can come together what? Full, whole, and whole, not half and half coming together to make a whole. No, heal, and we're coming together whole and whole, so we can move forward in healing. Because when you come together and it's this and that, okay, we need to do this, and I can give you this much, but I can't give you this, and I can give you this much, but I can't give you that. That's trauma bonding. All right, that's a relationship you have to hold back. When you come in and you're not settling, you're coming in whole. You're coming in whole, knowing what you bring to the table, knowing who you are. You're not coming in looking for somebody to bring something to your table. You know who you are. You know what you bring, and you're walking in your truth. We're coming in whole. Love is on the brain. Let's get it. All praises to the Most High. All right. This card says you get too serious too soon. Get to know each other before committing fully. And it came out in reverse. All right. So this is that love's the answer in reverse. Like, love won't solve your problems. You need to work. All right. And don't do it too soon. We're not settling. It's okay to go ahead and heal and do what you need to do. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Making the comparison, thinking that this person is going to hurt you or whatever. This is all be a part of this happening too soon. Coming in whole, you're not making comparisons, and neither is this person. All right? Yeah. Coming in whole, you're not making, look. All right? And neither is this person. We're coming in whole. We're not making comparisons. We're not settling. Yeah, and we're learning to love ourselves. Learn to love yourself, then the rest will follow. Or won't follow. Take what resonates and leave what, what's for you, and, leave what isn't. And these are all timeless readings. Yeah, look, you putting in too much work. You're putting in too much work for somebody when you need to be putting in the work on yourself. Love is on the brain. Love is on the brain. Yeah, love needs to be on your brain for yourself as well. Not loving somebody else, but loving yourself. Self-love. Too much work. If something is too much work, then what is it? Okay? Lust isn't love. Okay? With too soon and love is not the answer. In reverse. Lust isn't love. So you might could be comparing, or this person could be comparing you to people from the past or whatever. And we got out here boundaries. We got unsocial people from the past. All right. Staying stuck. These people from the past. Cycles. Same over and over. Staying stuck. Staying stuck and settling. Lust, not love. All right. So you're settling. But we're settling for love. We're not settling for just lust. Lust. This is not the day, time, stage, state, however you take it, to just be lusting, giving yourself freely to everybody, because stuck in the past. All right, stuck in the past trauma, past things, have pent up anger, past trauma. All right, unresolved feelings from your past that make you resentful towards others. Okay, and this could have been somebody that violated you. Lust, not love in the past. Okay, and you making this comparison because it's over. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you staying stuck in the same cycle because of whoever this person was that hurt you. They want you in the same cycle. This is why this settling is always settling. All right. Make yourself whole. Self-love. All right. Self-love, self-care, self-worth. All right, is the most attractive thing. You do that for yourself. Watch yourself. You become 1,000,000 times more attractive, and you're going to bring in somebody that sees that and values that. And yeah, look, too passive. Take initiative to meet someone and keep the passion ignited. What did I say? All right, so you could feel like, yeah, too soon to heal or whatever, but love is on your brain. But you still need to heal. All right, heal and get wholeness for yourself. All right, and then settling for sex, just sex. No, we're not staying stuck in that same cycle. All right, and too passive. Take someone to meet and to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited. All right, so you being stuck in the past, making this comparison to whoever this was, comparing is unfair. Leave your past behind you. It's always saying the past on all of these. All right, settling, being stuck in the past, lust, not love, and being too passive. There's people out there that's going to want to just have sexual relationships with you, but there's also people out there that's going to love you and want to love you. Is what you see for yourself. Is what you're willing and able to embrace. 9/11 on the clock. Are you willing and able to embrace this love, this self-love, this self-respect? So, yeah, we're not being passive about it. Look, giving too much in reverse. Giving too much in reverse. Throwing you off, throwing your balance off of your harmony. You are depleted because you give too much. You need a balance. You need to balance and give and take. All right? So, you giving too much to situations, people, places, and things, you're settling. You're giving too much. Settling. That's what that is. That's what that settling is. You giving yourself too much, and you don't think you deserve it, but you deserve all the love. You deserve real love. You don't deserve people that just want to give you shit. Look, mixed signals is out here. What did I say? You're giving too much. That's what I'm saying. And you're not giving enough to yourself. You deserve the love that you want to give to people. And stop comparing people. All right? Stop comparing people to those in your past. Stop staying and stuck in a cycle. Comparing people. Lust, not love. Settling. Being passive. Don't be passive when you really see love, because there's going to be somebody that wants to show you love and give you love, and the signals will not be mixed. All right? They won't be mixed. And look, this person might be like, we don't have to have sex. All right? Make it spiritual first. This person going to come in and want to be your friend first is what I'm hearing. All right? Yeah, let's get some more on this. Let's get some more on this. All praises to the Most High. We're going to stop this reading at 11:11. Yeah, look, the fear of loneliness. Fear of loneliness. You can't fully give to yourself to somebody because you fear being alone. You can't fully give yourself 100%. You have to heal. All right? Heal over this past trauma so you stop settling and you're not stuck in the past. And look, you don't let others know you're interested. Flirt and be approachable. That's out there. But I feel like this fear of loneliness has you in the way of you. Love is on your brain because you want love. 11:28 is past 11:11. All right? Fear of loneliness. When I say being stuck, you stay in bad relationships because you are lonely. Be okay with being yourself. And then again, look, too passive, staying stuck, too much work. It's too much work to stay stuck. All right? It's too much work to stay stuck when love is the answer, but self-love is the answer. Staying stuck in a cycle and other people's cycles is too much freaking work. All right? Don't be passive to yourself and what you deserve, or passive to people that want to really come in and bring you something, because this trauma bond that was in the life before, that was to steal your light. That was to take your shine. All right? These people, what? Fear of cheating. Too passive because you've got a fear of cheating. All right? Yeah. You like, See? And that all comes to do with settling. All right? And all this settling and all this stuff that comes with this, the place is rooted from is that past childhood trauma bond. And I'm hearing trauma bonding with someone older. So somebody old, okay, so, and now you're bonding with people that remind you of this person, staying past. That's why this comparison card is out here, all right? So whoever that did this to you when you were younger or whatever, they had demons and other things going on. And they know exactly who and what you are and who and what you were or whatever. And they knew, trust me, demons follow people through timelines is what I know. All right, and if you don't get them shits in check, they will try to take over. All right, not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. These are things that you need to heal. These are things that you need to work on. Giving too much in reverse, all right? Giving too much to the wrong situations. Giving too much to settling is what it's on top of. You're giving too much to settling, all right? When you need to give to yourself, self-love. All right, your value, your worth. Look, what I say, give to yourself. The Queen of Swords in reverse. You need to cut this shit off, cut this shit out, whatever this is, and heal. Heal this past childhood trauma so you can become full. So you can be what? So you can speak your voice. Use your voice. Because whatever this past trauma puts you in a place of what? Not being able to talk. Objective, not objective, not truthful, is in reverse, okay? Not independent, whatever that was. But baby, look, what I tell you, they tried to take your Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is this past. Now remember, guys, past, present, future. This is this past, but you got this Strength card out here, all right? So just know this. Whoever that did have you in your feelings, have you feeling a way about love and staying stuck and it's too much and all this extra stuff, guess what? They put their shit in reverse. They don't have no Wheel of Fortune. They thought they was taking something from you because they seen how powerful you were, but they don't have shit. All right? Queen of Swords in reverse. This could even be an aunt, a mom, somebody close. You finished? You ate it all? Good job. All right? But they shit is in reverse right now. But you got this strength card out here. 8. Courage, confidence, inner power. All right? That's that inner power. All right? All praises to the Most High. All right? And this was a little, love is on the brain. Love is on the brain. There's healing that needs to be done. That's why this love is on the brain so heavy. You want to be loved. You're afraid to love. But yeah, look at possessiveness, boundaries, healing that needs to be done. All right, when it comes to this. So let me see. Let's get you guys the angel number card. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. All these angel number cards is popping out. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Forgiving yourself. What did I say, guys? Release. This is the angel number card. That shit flew out so fast and hit the floor. Release. All right? No more staying stuck. No more fear of loneliness. No more being too passive to people that really want to love you. You have to open your eyes and see. No more settling. All right? No more settling for people that remind you of past childhood trauma, bonds, and all this extra shit. All right? People that you're comparing people that really want to love you to a trauma bond. Release that shit. All right? Because there is no comparison. You can't compare somebody that really genuinely wants to love you and give you something and be there for you to somebody that you're trauma bonding with or whatever. All right? Ain't no healing in trauma bonding. It's trauma. More trauma comes from trauma bonding. Trauma bonding produces more trauma. Trauma bonding produces more trauma. Okay? It rolls. It gets bigger. Like snowball. But when you're bonding, you release that shit and embrace self-love. Embrace self-love. What you embrace will manifest. You embracing traumas, you're going to get more traumas. More relationships that's causing trauma. More this, more that, more drama. More. Go within. Release the trauma, release the comparisons, release the fear of loneliness, release the fear of cheating, release staying stuck in the same freaking cycles so you can get your wheel of fortune. 999, release, balance, financial growth, success, cycles, life cycles, karma, transformation, and renewal. Your current circumstances are ending, opening the door for better opportunities. If you're facing significant changes, consider viewing your life as a series of cycles and chapters. Embrace the transition by making room for new experiences and welcoming fresh beginnings into your life. All praises to the Most High. Guys, please like, share, subscribe, follow. Because we getting healing. Baby, this is the channel for healing. We ain't playing no games. All right? Yeah, because your wheel of fortune, they tried to take it. All right? Whoever this was that this childhood trauma is from, take it spiritually, physically, mentally. All right? Abuse is abuse. Okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And don't try to make it fit. If it's not your story, then you know what I'm saying? It's just not your story. But if this touched a place, this is your confirmation. It's time to heal. And you do have this strength. All right? You have this strength to get what you want. No settling. No mixed signals. All right? Stop comparing people that want to give you love to these to these trauma bonds. All right? You got this strength card. All praises to the Most High. All right? Guys, love was on the brain. Love is on your brain because it's time for you to get real love. Where'd that release card go? Did I read it already? And once they release, belief systems is out here. All right? So this is going to go into a whole nother reading. Love you guys. See you guys soon.